Hi, my name is Daniel Lawton and welcome to Permaculture Tools. We're going to be looking at the use and maintenance of my large sickle. The blade is made out of carbon steel. The handle is made out of palm wood. The palm wood handle is very strong, resists fracturing and cracking. Nice polished finish on it. It's handmade and the tool is balanced. Something that's very hard to get and achieve with a manufactured tool. This is handmade, and that's what can make the difference. It comes sharp, already pre-sharpened. Now the use of this tool is for grass and herbaceous plants like farmers' friends, or cobblers, also known as cobbler's pegs. It's not for woody plants, not for chop and drop. It's for grassy areas. Stuff like in a slightly or mid-range established food forest. Somewhere where you can get a little bit of swing in, but you don't need to be super delicate. So the action is a swinging action with the wrist back, and then as you come into the plant, the grass, twisting your wrist as you come in, and then following through. So it's twisting your wrist as you come in. And on a clump of grass, you can grab a chunk of the grass and you swing, making sure parts aren't in the way, take off. You do it right, you've got hold of your clump of grass, and you can mulch your nearest fruit tree. So we'll come in nice and close and I'll show you that action. So the action is swinging in with the wrist back and then twisting the wrist. So it's like that. Okay, now maintenance of use. So after every use, and I can't specify that anymore, and that means the end of the day, if you're going to use it multiple times in a day, but the end of the day, but after every use, you have to clean your blade off. Clean your blade off. It needs to be sprayed with a permanent lubricant, permanent spray lubricant. Not a 70 permanent lubricant. Well, I've used WD-40 before and RP7. In my opinion, they are not permanent lubricants, they're semi-permanent lubricants. They dry up and become sticky and tacky. That's not something you want to use because you'll get built up on your tool. I use inox mainly for my tools. I do use Lanox, made by the same company, lanolin based, but it's a little bit stickier than the inox. I use inox for my tools, and it's just a light spray on your tools, just on the blade, the carbon steel, not on the handle. Handle can just be cleaned off if it's dirty and put away. Put in a non-moist area out of the weather. Now, sharpening the tool, I use a aluminium oxide water stone, a wet stone. Use water for it, not oil. I've used oil stones in the past, but if you don't have oil with you, it's, if you want to use it out in the field. Water, I use saliva. Makes it real easy if you're out in the middle of the paddock and there's no water. Most stones usually have them, always ones I use. One side has a coarse side, one side has a fine side. They're distinguished by different colours, which usually you can tell by rubbing your fingers on them. And I won't do it, I'll just show you, I won't do it on this tool, it's already razor sharp. And it's just sliding, I slide down the tool, the length, following the curve of the blade. Circular motions do work as well, either way is okay. I do some circular motions, mainly near the tip, because it's harder to move the length of the blade with the tool, with your sharpening stone on your tool. And mainly because it's easier, and it does just as good a job. Like some people say you have to do circles, it's not true. Going from one end and sliding to the other, and same on the other side. So starting with your coarse until it gets sharp, then going to your fine, and you're getting a nice fine smooth finish. The smoother it is, the longer the sharp edge will last, provided there's no burr, and that's the idea as well of using the finer side. You get it down until there's no burr and you're working both sides as evenly in the same amount of time as each other to try and remove the burr off the blade. So the less scratch marks you have on your sharp edge, the longer the sharp edge will last for. And remember, always keep your distance, keep it sharp, and always put it away. This has been Daniel Lawton from Permaculture Tools. Thank you.